It's time for episode 84 of Festpod. This time we'll be looking ahead at Download's lineup for 2026. Bloodstock did a live Q&A, so we'll take a look at the latest news from that, and we'll give you our gig picks for the coming months. All this and more coming up next on Festpod, the unofficial rock festival guide, right after this short message from our sponsor.
Are you looking for that last-minute festival essential? Or maybe you just want to travel light to get your whole camping setup when you arrive on site. The good news is that Fat Frank's Camping Shop will take care of all your festival camping essential needs. From camping chairs to blow-up airbeds, cosy duvets to festival cooking sets, Fat Frank has it all. And what's more, Fat Frank offers a click and collect service at several UK festivals. So head to fatfrankscampingshop.com to order now, or visit Fat Frank and the lads at your favourite festival. Fat Frank's Camping Shop, the official sponsors of Festpod, the unofficial rock festival guide.
Welcome to Festpod. Wow, I felt that. The unofficial rock festival guide, episode 84, recorded on the 6th of February, 2026. I'm Neil Wilkinson with the news about your favourite festivals, our gig picks, and some special recommendations from us in Festpod Favourites. Now, let's meet my fellow host who's coming live from North East Wales. It's Rich Holmes.
Hi kids, how are we?
I think we're all right. I think we're doing okay. It's month 2 of 12.
That's scary shit, that is. Can I just say, just every time you say gig pics, I think you're saying dick pics. I don't know why.
I'm not saying dick pics, though.
Oh, Festpod branded dick pics.
For the Patreon subscribers. No, you don't want to see that. Well, actually, would you know what? Because I thought gig pics was a better title than gig guide, because it's not that much of a guide, is it? It's our picks of the sort of what we would like to go and see, or what we would recommend to people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can say dick pics if you want, but that's certainly not what people are going to get.
No, of course. That'd be a different show altogether.
It certainly would, not this podcast. So, there are 2 versions of the show. Audio and video. The video is up on YouTube and the audio is on your podcast app. Find us online by searching for Festpod. As always, a huge thanks to our Patreons, past and present. To sign up for our exclusive supporter content and for everything else, including our Festpod merch, go to festpod.co.uk. Now let's get some festival news.
Whoop.
Whoop, whoop. So, Download has... You know what? We haven't had a chance to cover the Download lineup. So, we should probably do that.
Yeah. It's unreal, really, isn't it, when you think about it? It's,
I know. I mean, it's one of the main things that the Festpod started as the unofficial Download Festival guide. So yeah, let's catch up with the beautiful lineup. And what I want to know from you, Mr. Richard Holmes, up there in Wales, up there.
Hi.
Is what are the standouts for you in terms of the lineup?
I really like this Download lineup this year. Okay, it's not fresh headliner wise, really.
No.
However, Limp Bizkit's always a good time. Guns N' Roses, I'm a Guns N' Roses fan. Okay, last time they played, it was a little bit too long, but I'd watch them again. I'd watch them again at Download.
Would you really?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't stay for the whole set. Probably just one of Slash's solos.
See, I always forget that you're into you like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Whereas I can take them or leave them. Mostly leave them, to be honest.
Well, that's fine. There's something for everyone.
Yes.
And Linkin Park up there as well, making their return. With Emily on vocals now, obviously.
When was the last time they played, though? Was it 2014?
Probably would have been about that, yeah.
With Chester?
Yeah.
So this is their first time back with the new lineup?
Yeah. So that is fresh.
Yeah, well, it kind of, yeah.
And it's been a long time since they played. So, headliner-wise, it's pretty strong headliners this year for me. And as we go down the lineup roster, Bad Omens. Yeah, I'll watch Bad Omens. Cypress Hill. I've never seen Cypress Hill, but I'd really like to.
I'd like to. I really want to see Bad Omens, actually. I've been listening to them quite a bit lately, and I'm really interested in seeing them live. Because they let's not forget, Bad Omens were on the bill. And then they decided, oh no, we're not. What was it they said? We're burnt out. Was it?
Yeah,
something like that.
Some mental burnout or something. Yeah.
And so unfortunately, and I was really looking forward to them as well. But fortunately, they're back on this year, so I will be there.
Yeah. Trivium as well. Always a good watch. Architects. Again, I can take or leave Architects. They're not really my bag. However, I have seen them a few times before, and they're more than watchable for me. Electric Callboy, if you like that kind of thing and a bit of fun, then they're great to watch. Hailstorm are phenomenal. 9 Inch Kills are phenomenal. Baby Metal.
Did you just say 9 Inch Kills?
I did. I did, didn't I? And what I meant to say was Ice. Let me do that again.
Yeah.
Ice 9 Kills. I don't know why I said what the fuck I said. Baby Metal, again, seen them a couple of times.
Yeah.
Again, not necessarily my usual bag, but they are fun to watch. Pendulum are always awesome. Pretty Reckless are worth a watch. Black Veil Brides, yeah, okay. Behemoth, always worth a good watch.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucking Scooter.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Can I just say, they're down as being in the main lineup. They're not down as being in the Village.
No, they're playing third, I believe.
That fucking blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because we had the Venga Boys on in the Village on it must have been the Thursday. Was it Thursday? I can't fucking remember now.
One day.
It was one of the days. And, I mean, it was fucking rammed in there, wasn't it?
It was. Well, you couldn't even get in the fucking tent, could you?
No.
It was absolutely insane.
So maybe they're rethinking it and thinking, well, this is a big act. Let's put them on the main billing.
Yeah, and it's the right thing to do. I think it's people want to see them, despite people say they don't want to see them. More people want to see them. More people want to see them than people that don't want to see them. Put it that way.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fucking rammed. Even third stage, I'm thinking, well, is that going to be big enough?
No. So they just need to download his grow up area and just put them on second. Fucking put them on second. They'd be fucking banging.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm always right. Apart from when I misspoke and about Ice 9 Kills.
But 9 Inch probably would kill if you weren't used to that sort of thing.
Well, saw it here. I'd never know that though. So
No.
Yeah, other bands that are popping out on there, All American Rejects, Feeder. Feeder are a great band.
Did you mention Mastodon?
Mastodon, sorry, did I miss Mastodon out?
I think anyway.
Static X, Blood Incantation, Asher on there. Ash have played download several times over the years.
I can't believe that's a proper 90s. That's a 90s band, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to love Ash when I was growing up. I really fucking did.
She was taking me over. And yeah. It was the start of the summer.
That was really nice.
Thanks. So they're going to be... do you know, I will probably go and watch them, actually.
Definitely. I've seen them a couple of times before.
Have you really?
Yeah, back in back in the 90s.
Fuck off. Back in the 90s, you saw it. No way.
Yeah, man.
Where did you see them?
Fucking can't remember. I was a kid.
Yeah, you were, weren't you? Wow, can't believe you've seen them in the original OG actual 90s.
The original OG lineup as well.
Fucking hell, that's incredible.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, like we could go on forever going through this entire list. But I looked down through that for the the kind of just the bigger names in there and the smaller names at the bottom, and there's some banging bands. There really is, and there really is something for everybody again this year. And it's I'm actually really impressed with this lineup.
I am actually, and we both sound quite surprised to say that.
Friends of the show, Those Damn Crows as well on there. I've just seen that. So.
Wow. There's Unpeople, who I'm looking forward to. Dinosaur Pileup, As Everything Unfolds.
Oh, they're great.
There's very little on here that I'm turning my nose up. In fact, I can't think of anything that I would turn my nose up at.
What about Pussy Liquor?
Sorry. So that wasn't my intended reaction. It was just the way you did that on purpose, Mr. Holmes.
Of course I did.
Now, I've never heard of them, so I hope that it isn't an interpretive sort of literal.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Well, not for me, it wouldn't. But anyway, there's a lot. Mouth Culture, Holy Water. There's a lot here. There's a lot here that's great, and there's a lot here that I don't know. So that's what I always enjoy about Download. There's always tons that I don't know, and I'd be quite happy to go and discover. I always put you in the category of knowing most bands.
You do, don't you?
I do.
I mean, like yourself, I spend a lot of time listening to music and to new music and discovering stuff and listening to recommendations of people and letting the algorithm work as well sometimes when it works.
You're a Spotify user, aren't you?
Yeah. But like it's what people need to remember is that festivals are so much more than headliners, and if people take themselves away from the main stages and go into like the third stage and into fourth stage and listen to some bands you've never heard of before, and you never know, you might find your next new favourite band.
The thing to remember about the headliners is it's 3 bands. It's 3 bands out of a lineup of, I don't know how many there are actually, but it's probably less than 100.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And there's plenty on it. And like I say, Bad Omens I want to see. Electric Callboy, just because I'm always hearing good stuff about them and I've never actually seen them.
Yeah.
I've always, I think, I don't know where I was when they were on last, but I was somewhere else watching something not as good. Who the fuck did I go and watch?
It's always the way that you make these decisions of, I'll go and see these instead because I might, and then you regret it because they just never lived up to what you wanted and you wish you'd have gone with the original plan.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
What would you call me?
A toss-up.
Oh, okay. I think we got a toss-up for a minute then.
No, of course. Anyway, so Dogstar is also on. Do we know about Dogstar?
Do I know about Dogstar?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Okay, it's Keanu Reeves' band.
Oh, fuck me, it is.
Yeah, so are you bothered enough to go and watch them?
Now you've said that, I now know who they are. Yes. Am I bothered? Not massively.
I just want to go and ogle.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I'll have a look and get some close-ups for my collection. Just a quick one for the album. And because he's a Hollywood A-lister, let's be honest, and I'm more curious than anything else to know what his band sounds like, because it's not something that I want the algorithm to latch onto if they're not great.
I mean, I was going to say was you could just literally type their name into Apple Music or Spotify or even YouTube.
But can he? I want to know. Can he actually play his instrument?
Of course he can.
I know he can. Listen, I know that he's been booked for download, and he must be a competent musician or songwriter or this, that, and the other. But I want to see it. I want evidence. I want proof. It's just so that I can.
I mean, they've been going since 1991.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been the time. When did the film come out? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh,
I reckon it was about then, because it was before Wayne's World, which came out in 90. Oh fuck, did that come out in 91? We're probably talking 1991, I reckon, for the old people listening. You can confirm that to us in the comments. Are you a fan of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and their Bogus Adventure?
Bogus, dude, yeah.
I prefer the one, the Bogus Adventure with the devil when they went to hell. That's funny.
Yeah.
There was a cartoon. Do you remember the cartoon?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I used to watch that all the time as well. Channel 4, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fair to say we're quite pleased, aren't we, about the lineup. Static X is one for Lee Ellingham. Do you remember him?
Who?
He used to appear on a podcast called Festpod. It was some years ago now.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee Ellingham. He was quite keen on Static X. So probably worth checking them out. But yeah, tons and tons. For me, that I would in terms of headliners, I'm definitely interested in going to see Limp Bizkit because I haven't seen them. Linkin Park, I want to tick them off my list as well. Guns N' Roses, not so much. So I'll be having a look around the Yorkshire pudding vendors, probably.
Probably not.
So. No, not for any particular reason. We do have some other stories to cover apart from just that. I mean, last year, there were a couple of things that I thought were worth visiting. Now, the Village had some interesting stuff, including something that you wanted to go and see, Rich.
Yes.
First of all, I want to talk about the Diverse Sensory Calm Space. Now, festivals, particularly Download, can be overstimulating and loud. And, for people who are neurodivergent, autistic or ADHD, anybody else, really, anyone I think was the target, but particularly those people. But sometimes you just want a place that's calm and dark, so just a place you can go and chill out and turn off the noise for a bit, because there's not really anywhere else that you can go. I mean, the campsites are pretty much noisy 24/7.
Yeah.
There's the fucking Village, there's the arena. Where else are you going to go? Diverse UK basically were paid to come and set up a couple of tents in the main arena and in the Village with big thick curtains, and you could wear ear defenders and just chill out for a bit. So I went and had a look around. So I'm here with Josh at the Diverse Sensory Calm Space here in District X. Hi, Josh.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. So I haven't seen this before. Yeah. So could you tell me what it is?
Yeah, so what we've got here is a sensory space for people either with ADHD or autism or any kind of neurodiversity. But not only that, it's for anybody really who gets in an overwhelmed state, because festivals can be incredibly stimulating, visually, sound, all of that kind of stuff. So people come to us generally when they're in a state of meltdown, and they can come inside, and we've got a very dark space. The drapes are quite thick, so it muffles the noise. We've also got ear defenders they can put on, and eye masks if they really want to cut out. But inside there are bean bags, weighted blankets, nice lights, just somewhere somewhere they could just really decompress and desensitize. So we often see people coming in here who are really quite flustered and in quite a state, but then after a few minutes they come out, they've got a big smile on their face, like, wow, that was amazing, thank you so much, because there's just not much of any alternative anywhere else they can go here to really kind of get down from all the stimulation. So I think it's a wonderful thing to offer at a festival. It also actually makes it much more accessible for people who might not normally come to festivals, people who would go, I can't handle that, it's too much. If they know this place is here, then it means they're able to be here. And sometimes people have said to us, like, I might not come much, but just knowing it's there means that I can go and have a crazy time, knowing that if I get overwhelmed, I can go to that space.
This is a free service as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Yeah. People can just come. There's no obligation to offer anything or anything like that. We're not even asking for donations. The festival pay for us to be here, which is fantastic, and it's wonderful that a festival like Download really prioritises this kind of thing, because there are festivals where this isn't offered. You often get kind of welfare that is offered for people who are intoxicated or have gone too far with that, but for people who just are sensitive or have neurodiversity, to have this kind of a place that they just know they can just walk into freely, no questions asked. It's amazing, really amazing.
Have you seen quite a few people come in this weekend?
Oh yeah, loads. I think I read an article in the local paper this morning, and so far we're up to about 600 people that have used us. And the weekend's not over yet, so I'm sure we'll see a few more today.
And you've got this one here in District X and also one in the arena, haven't you?
That's right, yeah. So up here at District X, we tend to get busy after the arena's closed. So in the early hours of the morning, this gets really full. But yesterday I was working down in the arena, and it was a constant flow. In fact, we sometimes have to have a bit of a triage system outside where we can see someone's really struggling, so we get them in first. Other people are happy just to wait, or they can sit around out here with some headphones on and just be calm for a bit. It's just somewhere to come and be calm, So yeah, it works well.
There's no obligation to talk to anybody. There's no obligation to explain anything. Just come along, say you'd like to use the service, and you'll be let in.
Yeah, exactly that. And what's interesting, or some people coming in now, we'll just let them come in. But yeah, that's something that I find really fascinating, is how, in a way, it enables people to self-regulate. I'm actually training to be a counsellor myself, so I'm used to kind of talking to people. But I notice with this work, people don't really even need that. They just need the space. You just give them give them the tools they need to self-regulate themselves. And the space is so nice that it means they can just go, okay, all I need is just to sit still, have a weighted blanket, feel nice and cozy and secure, and then I can go out and enjoy the festival again.
And behind you, we've got a table of goodies. Do you want to explain that to us?
Yeah. So we've also got loads of sensory toys. So if you're like me and you're somewhat got OCD, you can kind of sit in the dark and fiddle around with these toys. It just really helps. And I know that a lot of people have said that by focusing in on just doing something very simple like that, it just calms your mind as well. So these are all just people want to take them away. Everyone's saying, where can we buy them? So it could be a big business opportunity for somebody next year to sell these things.
Yeah, the stall next door, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or maybe we'll have an offshoot. Who knows?
Maybe. Really appreciate that, Josh. Thank you very much.
Yeah, really nice to meet you. Yeah.
Cheers.
So I think that's a great idea. It's the first time I've ever seen them there, and hopefully they'll be back again.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I think the world's adapting so much more now to neurodiversity, and if it's good to see companies willing to pay to get other companies in to give people that kind of escape and that space to clear the head and to reset and to kind of decompress from the things that can be bothering them, and whether that be noise or sensory touch stuff or just generally being in a crowd of people.
That's very true, actually. And something else that was in the village, which was quite fun, was the Séance experience, which I know, Rich, you were quite keen on going to. Oh, have you been into that little box before?
Oh, I'm fucking devastated that I missed out again. I championed it, didn't I, pre-festival? Yes. I didn't get the opportunity to, unfortunately. Hopefully the company will be back this year with another one of their experiences.
If you don't remember us talking about this, sorry.
I was just going to say, how you did it, didn't you? How was it for you?
I did go in. If you don't know what we're talking about, this is basically a shipping container, a nice one, not a shitty one that's been across the sea. It's been painted and done out, where there's lots of seats in it. And a table in this particular. I think they do different like versions or different experiences. Yeah,
they've got several different. I think they've got about 6 or 7 different ones.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
and this one was called Séance. So I went in. Do you know what? It was fairly full. I mean, they were doing constant exhibitions, and I had to queue for a few minutes. But I mean, it was a full room. It wasn't like it was empty at all. Now, the one thing I will say is, if you're tall, or you find it difficult to be in small spaces. I mean, I'm 5'11", 6 foot with my shoes on, and I was wedged up against the fucking back of the thing and the table because it's not like
your stilettos on.
Yes, exactly. My festival. Download festival select. That's not a bad idea, actually, Rich. I like that. I might do that. Yeah. But my knees were, because underneath the table, it's not clear. It's like there's something in front of it. So like like a block of something that you can't. That's unyielding. So you sort of wedged in a little bit like that. But once you get used to that, you put your headphones on. And it is very sort of, you don't even realise. The sound is that good, actually. You don't realise that it isn't somebody actually in front of you that's talking. Because it's one of those, it's like a spatial thing. It's where they use the left and right speakers to make sounds appear that they're coming from around you, basically, no matter where you're sitting, which is quite clever.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I forgot to mention is the fact of they make you put your hands on the desk that's in front of you, and it rumbles and bangs. So whenever it goes off in your earphones, something like bangs on the table, you feel it with your hands. That's quite freaky. And so it really adds to this feeling that you're in that environment that's being painted in your head. And because I used to work for Merlin, which is a theme park company, they own Alton Towers, they own Legoland. I know what to expect with this kind of thing, which did ruin it a little bit. But if you're not a theme park geek, you will probably enjoy it a lot more than I did. It was great, actually, because it was a sort of story of raising spirits and poltergeists and things being knocked over and somebody running up and down the table. It was quite good.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend it if you get the chance. If they do that again, go and have a look at that in the village.
Yeah, what was the one they did? They did it the year before as well. I think they brought their eulogy show the year before, which is like set in a hotel basement, and you sit in laundry carts, basically like big metal steel cages that you push. You might see somebody from Tesco or Asda or whatever pushing it on the shop floor.
Yeah,
they sit you in that on a pillow basically, or a cushion or whatever, with your headphones on, and they have that experience there. Well, the other ones they do is they've got one about flight. They've got one about another one called Coma, where the India shipping containers transformed into a clinical facility.
Oh, wow.
And invites the audience to slip into a collective dream. They got one with an invisible man, and they've got an interactive arcade experience. Arcade, it's called, 80s style, and yeah.
Wow. That does sound good. So they're quite creative with this shit. So yeah, definitely. If you see this thing in the village, it tends to be in a corner somewhere, sort of near to where Fat Frank's is the best sort of because how do you describe where anything is in the village? But yeah, it's kind of there. It was if you remember seeing the little skate park, like my mime of a skate park there. That's quite good. That's where it was. So yeah, have a look. And you don't have to pay extra for it. You just go in. So next we're going to talk about Bloodstock Open Air. Because they had a live Q&A on Facebook, and they have revealed quite a bit. So the first thing they revealed was that the funfair won't be returning. Now, Rich Holmes, do you give a fuck about the funfair?
Couldn't give two fucking flying monkey fucks.
No monkey fucks. And that's pretty much what they said, basically. It was Adam and Vicky who said that no one was bothered that the funfair wasn't there, really. And in fact, somebody said they missed the funfair because they wanted to have a sit down. and Vicky says, well, that's not really what it was there for. But, I mean, even as a parent, if you were taking your kids to Bloodstock, would your kids be bothered about the funfair not being there?
I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? That sometimes, especially long festival days, a child just throw them on a ride for 5 minutes can just maybe calm them down or stop the whinging and moaning. But if it's not there, then they don't think about it. So. Do you know what I mean? If it was like no child, you can't go on the waltzers or whatever, they'd be moaning about it as well because they'd want to. But if they don't see it, they're not going to ask for it.
Sure.
So other than kind of like a way to escape from the kids for a couple of minutes, it's no, I mean that in the nicest possible way.
In the nicest possible way. You love your children.
Absolutely, I do. But yeah, no, I won't miss it. It's I'm not going to mourn its death.
Well, I mean, I suppose the alternative would be the gaming arena, which is returning.
Always popular, and it feels a lot more on brand with what a rock festival is and a metal festival, rather than some funfair rides which have taken off their usual dancey playlist to put on the same 5 popular rock songs from the 90s.
Is that true though, Rich? Because whenever I don't recall them ever playing rock music, they
did. They made them do it the last couple of years.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of Download then.
Yeah.
Where it was just happy hardcore in the village, which was entirely inappropriate. It was just so wow. Anyway, so there are some site changes, which is worth mentioning. The EMP stage, formerly known as the Jaeger stage, is moving to the side. It was in the middle. It's going to be at the side, but it's going to have some extra length.
Who doesn't love a bit of extra length?
Yeah, 9 Inch Kills. So it's...
Fuck me, I've got 9 inches on my brain, haven't I?
You have, haven't you? Wonder why. So 15 metres of extra length, which is significant.
15 metres is quite a long length.
Yeah, it is. How are you going to...
How are you going to fit it in?
How are you going to fit it all in there? I don't know. But it's going to have a larger bar as well.
Oh, yes, you dirty bitch.
Trollop.
So,
Trollop!
oh, Christ.
And I'm not taking it back. Keep your nippers on.
It's all going fucking mad now.
It is, I know. So,
You're a little bitch, dear.
Whoa.
I know. That's like a complete brand change, isn't it? Really, for the EMP stage, because we know it is this little sort of intimate.
Yeah, it's a bar with a small stage.
Yeah, it is. Although not anymore.
No.
But do you know what? I guess because they're taking away the funfair, they want to make better use of the space. It's not the only enlargement that is happening at Bloodstock.
We all like a good embiggerment.
Dirty.
Two. So the very dirty.
Filth.
The Sophie stage is getting bigger, and they were very specific on this. They said it's moving from a 6-pole to an 8-pole.
Now, when you say pole,
Yes.
do you mean a Polish person or the poles that hold the tent up?
I don't want to speculate on the nationality of the people who are erecting the tents.
I didn't say that. People are watching it, I mean.
I know, I'm joking with you.
Whoa.
You little bitch.
You're trying to get me cancelled, bitch.
So it's going to have a much bigger footprint. And, I mean, they do have acts on that, the place is absolutely rammed and you can't even get in on Sophie.
To be honest with you, I think with Sophie, it's pretty much Ramo all day.
Isn't it, really? Yeah.
If it's pissing down, it's a good place to shelter. And if it's sunny as fuck, then hopefully you'll just take a bit of it's still warm in there, but at least you're not in the sun. And there's a big bar in there, which, as you said, is going to be even fucking bigger.
Yeah, I don't know about the bar in the Sophie stage.
That was the EMP, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously the bar will be the same size, so it's just having an extra 2 poles added to the end of it. It's much needed. There's been capacity issues on the Sophie Lancaster stage now the last few years, and with the festival continuing to sell lots and lots of tickets to sell out, it's very, very important that they did it. There was always crowds spilling out into the grass area around the tent, so yeah, 100% needed it.
Yeah, so that is good news. I mean, it's going to look at for their 25th anniversary as well. I think it's right that they should make these upgrades. It just seems fitting, doesn't it? Do you not think?
Yeah, absolutely.
They have these nicer bits. So day parking is moving closer to the site. So if you've only got a day ticket, you haven't got quite as long a walk, which is nice. Now, they were quite keen on letting people know that if they were going to sell their Bloodstock tickets...
Bloodstock? What the fuck's Bloodstock?
9 inch. 9 Inch Nails. Anyway, 9 Inch Nails? 9 Inch Nails. No, it wasn't. It was 9 Inch Kills. See, I'm going now. You've got me off.
Your little finger just touched it.
So, Tixel is the site that they want you to use because anybody else is likely to be scamming, because it's awful, isn't it? When you see it all the time when people are trying to sell tickets on Facebook or whatever. I've got these tickets, and you just can't trust anybody to hand you money over and expect to receive actual tickets.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's the world we live in now, isn't it? But
it really is, because it's. Well, this is it. It's not going to change unless you just go to the official recommended site, which is Tixel.com, which I hadn't even heard of. I don't know about Tixel. So, but the thing is, there's quite a few resell sites now.
Tixel's the one they've recommended for the last couple of years.
Is it really?
Yeah. I just think there's a lot better kind of security and guarantees on it, stuff like that. So it's there to protect the customer. As it says, the honest ticket exchange.
Trusted by millions of fans to safely buy and sell tickets at fair prices. And that's the thing, isn't it? Fair prices, because hopefully... because wasn't there some legislation coming in about making sure that tickets can only be sold at their actual price rather than...
I know they spoke about it. I don't know what's actually going on, whether it's happening or not. But just make sure everybody keeps voting Labour to make sure we get that through.
Exactly. So, the other thing that they mentioned...
Well, just say, they're sorry, just go back to Tixel. There is some Bloodstock tickets on there already.
Oh, right, okay.
So, like, standard weekend, camping and Wednesday arrival, there's 4 of them available. They're listed as between £288 and £300 per ticket. There's standard weekend and camping on there, anything from 214 quid upwards. So, you know, there's
tickets available. I mean, what I would say is they're down to the low percentages on tickets. A lot, and in fact, some of them sold out. So if you were really hoping to go and you didn't manage to get tickets on the first look, they do have some available. So there you go. Have a look at Tixel.com and make sure that you get them from someone that isn't going to rip you off. Okay, this is interesting. Now, at Bloodstock, I've always thought it was a bit of an omission that they didn't have lockers, like proper lockers. You know, like the ones you'd get at Download, the sort of big, massive, fuck-off cube ones.
Yeah.
That with
chargy
the
thing and
screens.
fucking, proper security on it, yeah.
So, the announcement was, I don't know if they're having that specifically, but the announcement was they're having 24-hour lockers and chargers available, but you've got to pre-book them. It is better for security, obviously, because there are issues, as there are at any festival, with security. You know, you're only sleeping under canvas with a zip, you know, and it doesn't stop some people, does it? So these lockers will have chargers inside, so all you need to bring is a USB or USB-C, USB-A or USB-C cable, depending on what you need, because it will have both holes.
Nice.
And so that's good, you know, because I love the ones that Download, because they have them in the village, they have them in the campsites, they have them in RIP.
Yes.
They're all over the place, and they're great.
Yes.
And they actually didn't sell out. You could still get one whilst you were on site.
Yeah, but that's because the prices were fucking ridiculous last year at Download.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're like 50 quid, aren't they?
They used to be like fucking 15 quid, and he was like, that's a fucking bargain, that is, for the weekend.
Yeah.
Fuck me. But anyway, I digress. They're worth it. They're still worth it. Peace of mind, even if it's just for your fucking car keys.
This is it, yeah. So the activities, they were quite keen on stressing the fact of the gallery. And there's going to be there's always exclusive stuff in the gallery, but there's going to be more exclusive stuff in the gallery, which is nice. I mean, what do they have? They had Lemmy's bust in there. They did. They had. I mean, you know, you go in and there's all sorts of artwork, including literal guitars.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I mean, I'm not even aware of any other festivals that have a gallery.
I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's always popular as well. There's always
really is.
always busy, always people in there, always people waiting to go in. It's always full, and it's so nice to see, because there's some really nice pieces in there, some really nice artwork, whether that be kind of photography or you know, or as you said, a literal guitar or Lemmy's bust.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's always 100%. Always recommend to anybody who goes to Bloodstock to have a look in the Ram Gallery.
Yeah. There's also going to be the signing area again, which they said 99% of bands who are booked will be in, which is nice. So you get a chance to meet your favourite bands, which must be amazing. You know, I've actually never taken advantage of going into a signing area and meeting the bands. I don't know if I'd have the balls to be honest.
What would you get signed? Your balls?
Yes.
Your bosom?
I I'm sure they must be used to it. I had to sign someone's tit once.
I remember you telling me. Yeah, they did say, "Where's that rich home? Don't want to sign my tit," but all they got was this tit instead.
Yeah, and it's of no benefit to me, is it? I mean, they would have much preferred you, I think. And I think you would have much preferred the experience. The weird thing about signing a tit is, no one's ever... I've never heard anyone mention this.
Which were your hands?
Well, I'm not touching anybody's titties. But when you are trying to write your name with a Sharpie, the skin moves. So
you need to pull it taut.
Well, perhaps you can do that, Rich.
No, you get them to do it.
Oh, you do them to do it?
Yeah, because otherwise you get like a Me Too moment.
A Rich Holmes Me Too moment.
Fuck you. That's not going in. But it can, because it's probably true.
Yes. Okay, all right.
My name didn't appear in the Epstein files.
No, it didn't.
So I've checked.
Okay. You do your F3 for search. Yeah. You've dragged me off course there. Now I don't know what.
You signed a tit.
Yes, I signed a tit, and the skin moves, and so when you sign your name, it doesn't actually look like your name. That was my experience anyway. But perhaps with more skin signing, I'll get better at it. And not that I get asked to do it.
You should have just drawn a spunking penis.
With
jizz emanated from the crown.
Yes, Alan Partridge style. Also, they want to talk about it's the bin jousting in Midgard, which is now official. They're officially endorsing that. And the Wednesday night cinema, which they're taking suggestions for films for. They're quite keen on Monty Python by the sound of them.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. The jousting, perhaps, is the key there.
Indeed. But jousting, obviously sponsored by Fat Frank last year.
Yes. They did very well, I think. The last thing they mentioned was a bit of new merch. There is... Now, I don't know if you know what a labubu is.
I sadly do.
Okay, I had to look it up. I expect this is because you've got children. You know what this is. But it's apparently some kind of sort of little furry toy that I think comes from China. Something like that, isn't it? It's like a Chinese-designed furry toy.
Furry toy.
Yeah. And they're having their own one. They've basically designed a stabubu, like a Stan. You know the mascot, Stan?
Yeah. I'm familiar with Stan.
Are you familiar?
Me and him, we go back a long way.
You've met him, haven't you?
I have, yeah. He touched me.
Exactly.
Well, he shook my hand.
He did. And...
on the hand, I mean.
Yeah. So there's...
Oh, my Christ.
There it is from their live stream. It is basically a furry Stan with... I mean, wow. I can't really describe it in any other way. It looks like a sort of sheep.
I mean, like, labubus themselves are terrifying.
Yeah.
But if I woke up with a night and saw that on my shelf or something, or my dresser staring back at me, I would shit my fucking pants.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one.
Run around with it. So that's available quite soon, I think. There is some more Bloodstock merch, which we're going to mention later on, which I think will be quite interesting. Okay. But we'll save that because that is a Festpod favourite.
Oh, but whose? Is it yours or is it mine?
Oh, well, let's find out. Now...
That was quite camp, wasn't it?
It was. Well, that's fitting. So... Next, we're talking about the Sanctum Festival. They've got it. There's more than that. It's not just the Sanctum Festival. It's the Sanctum Modern Metal Festival. Yeah. So they have announced their lineup, which looks amazing. Actually, they've got some great acts lined up. So let's have a look.
So again, Sanctum runs in Birmingham. It's the 14th to the 16th of August this year at Deadwax, Digbeth. I need to get down there this year. I do need to get down there.
You really should, Rich. It's excellent.
It's And it's a cracking lineup as well.
So they have Hacktivist, they have Lastel, they have Defences, Rituals, to name but a few. They have Andromedus.
Great bunch of lads.
Great bunch of lads. They've got Rupture Farms, who we met at Bloodstock.
Great bunch of lads.
Yeah. Scatter the Tribe, who I think you ought to watch, Rich. I think they're great.
Okay.
And Vanitas, Cobramouth, Writhe, Meet Your Maker, Divinitas, I'm guessing, and Tooth and Dagger. It runs between Friday the 14th of August and Sunday the 16th of August. And we might have another chat with him closer to the time, to be honest.
Yeah, hopefully. Nice chap.
I think there's still more to be announced, actually. There's still more to come.
Yeah, well, I mean, as on today's date of recording, 6th of February, they announced 6 Wonders today. Or I think, well, it was just more of an introducing of them. I can't remember if they're already on the lineup, but they've done a big piece about them today. They're travelling down from Glasgow for their first ever show in Birmingham.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah, and they're kind of like genty pop.
Oh, okay.
So groovy as fuck.
That's up my street.
Yeah, and you know, from what I've heard of them, they're well worth a listen and watch.
Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, so I mean, he's doing very well. I mean, this is quite a new festival, so he's doing very well for what I think is festival number 3, maybe. I think it's the second one at it's like multi-day festivals, because I know that the Sanctum started off as like a one-day sort of thing, and he's expanding it. It's enlarged. It's engorged. So yeah, go to
Throbbing.
It is, I'm sure.
Richie!
So next, now I tell you what, Ozzy may be gone, but the news about him doesn't stop. There's a lot of Ozzy news. In fact, it's not just Ozzy news; it's Osbourne's news. We're going to quickly brush over quite a few of these. So the Ozzy exhibition that's in Birmingham. The Birmingham Museum has been extended to September this year due to huge demand. Now, we did actually cover this story. The petition to rename Birmingham Airport after Ozzy Osbourne has been rejected. The miserable sod in charge of it doesn't want it. But Sharon is reportedly seriously thinking of running for mayor of Birmingham. So who knows if that airport will change its name after all. But the one story I did really want to give a little bit more time was Sharon is talking to Live Nation about bringing back OzzFest. Did you ever go to an OzzFest?
So not a standalone OzzFest, no. There was a couple of years, wasn't there, at Download where OzzFest was incorporated into one of the days.
See, I've forgotten that.
But no, I didn't go to any standalone ones.
I'm interested to see how this develops. I mean, it looks to me like it's happening. We got this story through Metal Hammer. It's written by Matt Mills. So it was something Ozzy was very passionate about, giving young talent a stage in front of a lot of people. She's hoping for a return next year with a lineup that goes beyond rock and metal. Not sure what that means. It's a travelling heavy metal festival, which she founded 30 years ago. She had an interview with Billboard and says that she's talking to Live Nation. She's eyeing 2027 as a date for the comeback, and that the lineup would expand to include artists beyond rock and metal. But what does that mean?
I suppose it could just be an amoosh-boosh of, or a smorgasbord of genres.
Scooter, perhaps.
Maybe.
Or Venga Boys, fingers crossed.
Or both. I think I think it would definitely happen. I think
I do.
It'd be a good.
Can you imagine how fucking busy it would be and how successful it would be now?
Well, I was going to say, it would be a fucking good moneymaker for Live Nation. And it would keep, not that Ozzy needs his name keep alive, because the guy was a fucking legend and always will be, but it will keep him in people's minds all the time, and his music in people's minds, and giving a platform with that kind of branding to newer, unknown bands, as Sharon Osbourne says. That could be huge for bands, and putting bands in front of 40, 50, 60,000 people. It could really make some bands' careers, potentially. Stepping aside as well, going further than rock and metal. I'm not sure about that personally.
No.
OzzFest was a rock and metal festival, but. Also, I know obviously Sharon has been involved in a lot of other different musical things over the years.
The X Factor.
Yes. And has...
Ridion!
maybe you get your dream. And I think that, she obviously sees the talent that comes through those kind of things.
Yeah.
And maybe she thinks there was a stage alongside rock and metal for them. And because... let's be honest. Everybody enjoys a good bop, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Throw a few shapes, have a good time.
Yes, they do. So another excuse to do that. I'm sure it'll be very popular. So it is awards season, and the Grammys have been on, and the Brits have been on. Turnstile has done very well. And Sleep Token. Do you know what? The Brits is on in Manchester this time around. I don't usually pay that much attention to the Brits because it's mostly pop, and I can't fucking bear it really. I know because I don't really. It's really hard to listen to radio for me now because having worked in commercial radio and played a lot of crap over the years because it was my job. I find it hard to go back to. But I know, Rich, you listen to commercial stations, don't you?
Sometimes.
Certainly
I try not to.
No, well, this is it. I mean, if only there was a station that played something that was a bit more... Because I think, you look at radio now and you've got a lot of rock stations, but none of them are really 100% for me. I just find it difficult to listen to because I think is once you've done it, you find you can't listen to it without being critical, and so not critical necessarily, but sort of judging how well they're doing it. Like I suppose if you were like a film director, let's say, you're not watching films, you're looking at what the director has done, or if you work in lighting, you're watching at how things have been lit. It's quite difficult to just drop it all and just be a punter again. But anyway, that the Brit Awards is on fairly soon. So have a look at because Sleep Token and Turnstile are nominated there as well. So if you're bothered, that's happening. So still to come, we'll get our gig picks. And we'll find out what special things we've found in Festpod favourites right after this.
Hi, we're Zebulon. You're listening to Festpod, and we'll be right back.
Are you looking for that last-minute festival essential? Or maybe you just want to travel light to get your whole camping setup when you arrive on site? The good news is that Fat Frank's Camping Shop will take care of all your festival camping essential needs. From camping chairs to blow-up airbeds, cosy duvets to festival cooking sets, Fat Frank has it all. And what's more, Fat Frank offers a click and collect service at several UK festivals. So head to fatfrankscampingshop.com to order now, or visit Fat Frank and the lads at your favourite festival. Fat Frank's Camping Shop, the official sponsors of Festpod, the unofficial rock festival guide.
Welcome back to Festpod, the unofficial rock festival guide. Now it's time for our gig picks. So, my first one is the Hara, who are currently on tour. They've already started, actually. They started off in Manchester, and they are working their way around the country. The next one, actually, is in Preston on the 27th of February. They're going to Huddersfield, Newcastle, Hull, Sheffield, Norwich, Guildford, Tunbridge Wells, Cambridge, Brighton, Northampton, Trowbridge, not Throwbridge, Neil, Trowbridge, Plymouth, Aberdeen, Dundee, Edinburgh, Portsmouth, Blandford, Teddy Rocks Festival. Actually, in Portsmouth, they're doing Takedown Festival. They're going to Chechnya at the Slavnosti Breklav Festival. So it's a proper tour, actually. So, if you want to, you've got plenty of opportunity to see the Hara. So, so you've no excuse. Go and see them.
Absolutely.
Mr. Richard Holmes.
Hello there.
What have you got?
Okay, so for me, my gig pick,
Yes.
for this episode is going to be Deadbolt Festival 2026, which is held in Manchester.
Yes.
On Saturday, the 21st of March, and that's at Rebellion and Lion's Den on Deansgate Muse.
Yes.
So Deadbolt celebrating 15 years of throwing parties in 2026. So they're bringing back Deadbolt Festival for the occasion. We got bands like Trash Boat, The City Is Ours, good bunch of lads, great bunch of lads, Waterlines, Cut Short, Downcast, great bunch of lads, 2 Year Break, great bunch of lads, Crushed by Waves, Alchemize. I don't know, it's a banging lineup. It's one night, one day only. It's £35, 50p, plus £4.55 booking fee. It's 40 quid for a day out in Manchester over 2 venues, seeing how many? I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 motherfucking bands, bitch.
Wow.
I hope to be there. I do hope to be there.
Yeah. And lastly, Survivalist are on tour, the Northern Irish band who are going from, in fact, it's in March and April. They're going they're starting off in Belfast. I won't do the accent. Dublin, Birmingham. I did the accent then, do you see? Treforest, never heard of it. What is it?
It's a town.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of it. Where is it?
It's in Wales, isn't it?
Oh, is it in Wales?
I believe so. I might be totally off base here. No, it is. It's in Rhondda Currant Taff, yeah. It's in South Wales.
Fucking hell.
So, Treforest.
Right, okay. So they're going to there, and they're going to Cardiff International, Property Pink, over by there. Plymouth, Bridgewater, Brighton, Stoke, and Call of the Wild Festival as well. So they're great, actually. I saw them in Leeds not too long ago. So go and see Survivalist, and there's plenty of opportunity to see them as well. They're going all over. So, yeah, a great bunch of lads there.
Great bunch of lads.
So if there's a gig, a festival, or a piece of music that you'd like to recommend to us, let us know on the socials or in the comments below. Just search for Festpod to find us.
I will just say, we do get emails coming through from bands sending us stuff, as well as from their PR companies. We do listen to them, and we will speak about them when we get a chance. So yeah, keep on doing it.
Absolutely, yes. So next up, we'll get our Festpod favourites. This is where we recommend something that we've seen that we like. So, Mr. Holmes, up there in Welsh Wales.
Hello.
What are you going to? What's your Festpod favourite for this?
Well, now we're going to reveal whether the Bloodstock thing is mine or yours.
Okay.
Well, this is your Festpod favourite, Neil, and you've picked some new Bloodstock merch, which is 25th anniversary limited edition football shirt, which is available from child sizes up to 3 fat twat.
Yes.
And I can say that because I'm a fat twat.
Do you wear this?
Let me look a bit closer.
Is this your style? In a football shirt? Because I know you love a bit of Bloodstock merch.
I do love Bloodstock merch, and I do you know what? I love the print on the actual shirt, and I love everything about it. Actually, show me the front again.
It's probably. Do you know what? I would expect to pay something like 80 quid.
I was going to ask you, how much is it? 45 sheets. Okay.
Let's have a look
Okay.
at adult sizes. £60.
60 quid adult size.
Yeah.
45 quid for kids. Okay, still below what I would expect as well.
Yeah. I think that's very reasonable to be honest.
For a limited edition piece of merch. So it's a small print run. Yeah, that's. I'd probably buy it. Yeah.
So for our listeners, it's a black shirt with the sort of Stan, Bloodstock emblem in repeating pattern across it, with a red collar and cuffs, and you've got the Bloodstock, another Bloodstock sort of embroidered. Is it embroidered? Emblem on the titty. And then you've got Bloodstock 25 in big letters on the back.
So just to confirm for our audio listeners, does the collar match the cuffs?
They actually see. I knew. See, this is why I said it. It was for your benefit, Mr. Holmes.
Thanks.
Just to say that line to me.
Thank you. Thank you for the setup.
You're welcome. Okay, so that's available. That's a new one actually, and I would expect that to sell out.
Would you wear it?
Do you know, I would. I mean, it's completely incongruous for me to wear a football shirt. I mean, what the fuck am I doing in a football shirt? But it's nice enough, you know. I could easily mock up a Festpod one that would look very similar.
Yeah, it's black as well, which is my colour.
Yes.
And red, which is also my colour.
My sister used to call me weird for wearing black a lot when I was a kid.
Did you say she's weird for not wearing black a lot?
I didn't actually, but now you mention it, I should have done.
Yeah. Too late now.
It's too late now. I could go. I could ring her up.
I'm not saying she's dead. I'm just saying it's too late. Surely, if this was like 30 years ago.
As an argument, 40 years ago, Neil. Yeah.
I said 30, not 40.
You could have said 40.
I could have, but I'm not that much of a cunt. Okay, so my Festpod favourite.
Yeah.
I'm revisiting an old Festpod favourite.
You are, aren't you?
Now that we have experienced that Festpod favourite. It's Mediterranea Metal Cruise. Yes. Now, I must state this is not a paid promotion.
No, they haven't paid us. Wish they did.
I'm not getting paid for saying this, even though I might appear on their socials, on videos and podcasty type things.
Thing is, we were there when they were filming their shit, so you know we're going to be in it. Just wanted
to state that, just for the advertising people. But yeah, fuck me, what an event that was. And it's slightly changing up for this year. This year's running a year later, November the 2nd to November the 6th, starting off in Athens. Now, what they've done is they've added in roads instead of going to it was Crete, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going Athens, Mykonos, Kusadasi, Patmos, Rhodes for the day, and then Santorini for the day as well, I believe, before heading back to Athens. All I can say is, if you've heard me talking about this, if you're thinking this is fucking ridiculous, nobody does this, honestly, it is great value for money. It is phenomenal. This isn't just like about it being a rock festival or rock concert. The amount of people that kind of friended me on socials straight after this, and who I still get the odd message off. There's others who I get a lot more messages off. It's when you know it's cliche to kind of go, oh, it's like family. Fuck me, it feels exactly like that. It was so close knit. Guests and bands and crew mixing together, drinking together, karaokeing together, sitting having a beer in little Venice in Mykonos together, trying to get bloody ripped off the carpets in Kusadasi.
Yes.
Beer drinking contest in Santorini, which we hosted as well.
Did we host it?
We did host a beer drinking contest.
Did we?
I was quite excited about that one. But honestly, I could wax lyrical all day about it, and I feel quite close to this brand. I am 100% behind it, and I would recommend anybody who is kind of like going, oh, well, I do fancy, but I'm not sure. Just do it. Honestly, you won't regret it. It's a phenomenal experience with phenomenal people from all over the world. It's great value for money, well worth it. I know it's selling well this year, so if you do want to get on it, I'm hoping to be on it again. I'd love to be on it again. Just do it. I've got memories and friends for life off that.
Yeah. However, they've cropped me out of most of the pictures. And I've added nobody on Facebook. So, it's a different experience for us all. Honestly, though, it's a really nice experience, and it's something different, to the regular sort of field festivals, and it's very relaxing. Even the acts they booked are fantastic. And it's just a really nice experience, and it's a bit of a treat for yourself, I think.
And just standing up there in the front of that boat with you, Neil, with the wind in my hair, that was a beautiful moment.
It was. It's now in our title sequence.
And you enjoyed the poop deck.
I did enjoy the poop deck very much. It was one of my favourite bits. Now, there is something else I want to mention before it gets too late to mention, which is basically Download Festival has their Christmas shop still open for some reason. I guess they still have a lot of stuff left over. But in particular, what I wanted to mention was not the Christmas stuff, but because it's been very cold this last month, they have a Download red and black scarf for sale. Which I think might be of interest.
That is nice.
Isn't it? It is nice, actually.
That is nice.
Red and black. It's our colours. It's 20 quid, and it just looks nice, and it's just a nice bit of merch. Which, to be honest, I don't reckon that you see all of the stuff at the merch stalls at Download. I reckon they have special things like this that they make. I mean, how many Christmas shirts are they selling in June? But anyway, the Christmas shop is open. Download red and black scarf, 20 quid, which I just think is a bargain, to be honest, and you're not going to wear it at Download, are you? So you might as well wear it now. Would you wear it in June?
I mean, I might tie it to my belt.
Oh, right, okay then. Well, anyway, there it is. There's other stuff as well, actually. Let's have a look. That's the one I particularly wanted to mention, but there's other stuff like the tote bags, pins, and there is another scarf which I liked, but they've sold out on that one. It's only £8. But yeah, some stuff on the Christmas download page. So that's kind of it. If you'd like to support us through Patreon or buying our merchandise, here's a mug, for example, that you can get through our website. Go to festpod.co.uk. Huge thanks to you if you've supported us already, and thanks to those who continue to do so. If you've enjoyed the show, give us a like, and you can subscribe for free wherever you found us. And so that's it. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Peace.
A Wilco Productions podcast.
What about pussy liquor?